Life insurance coverage, a topic that almost all of us millennials have heard of, but most have by no means significantly thought about partaking in themselves. First, what's life insurance coverage? Whereas it's a standard dialog, notably round older equivalent to our mother and father, many individuals aren't certain what precisely it's and why they'd ever want it. This text will cowl life insurance coverage at an excessive stage, what it's, why we must always get it whilst millennials, and learn how to go about opting in. As a disclaimer, we don't promote life insurance coverage nor are we licensed to promote it. We're merely elevating consciousness about it in hopes of teaching extra millennials towards making the choice to get a life insurance coverage that can in the future save their households if one thing dangerous does occur. We have now life insurance coverage in addition to incapacity insurance coverage. We'll discuss extra about what incapacity insurance coverage is and the significance of it in one other article. Our private background: why do we have now life insurance coverage? We haven't at all times had it? I lately modified jobs to work for one of many largest insurance coverage corporations on this planet, and as a part of my package deal, I had the choice to choose into quite a lot of advantages equivalent to life insurance coverage, incapacity insurance coverage, and had the selection of supplemental insurance coverage past what my firm was keen to pay out to us. Supplemental insurance coverage within the above context simply means further insurance coverage past what's offered. After seeing how low cost it was, I decided to elect into the utmost quantity for every class. Now, I don't plan on dying right this moment, tomorrow, or any time quickly. I additionally don't plan on being so sick that I must transcend my paid sick time. Nonetheless, you by no means know. So, we're paying one thing like $50 per month for an unimaginable quantity of protection simply in case one thing terrible occurs to considered one of us. For us, it's nice as a result of it permits us to sleep higher at nighttime realizing that if one thing ever occurs to considered one of us, the opposite is effectively taken care of financially. What's life insurance coverage? Life insurance coverage is an insurance coverage that you simply purchase for yourself that's designed to guard your loved ones if ever you must meet an unlucky early demise. Why is it known as life insurance coverage? Life insurance coverage doesn't insure you of your life because the phrase may suggest it does in some way provide you with insurance coverage to life or that you simply gained it die. This can be apparent to some, however, must be mentioned as some extent of readability. Nonetheless, life insurance coverage ensures that your beloved's lives is not going to be altered financially as a result of your early demise. That your youngsters will nonetheless have the ability to get their faculty training, that your partner will nonetheless have the ability to afford their mortgage funds since you might be not alive to cowl your portion of the funds or the payments. Thus, it will be important that you simply first sit and work out how a lot cash you will have with a purpose to cowl all of your money owed and likewise on your survivors to maintain their lifestyle should you had been not alive. Multiply that month-to-month quantity by 12, then multiply it by 20. One option to calculate how a lot life insurance coverage chances are you'll want. If you wish to know the way a lot it prices to purchase life insurance coverage, and you might be between the age of 25 to 35 years previous, do the next. Complete debt, determine how a lot the whole debt you presently have. Month-to-month bills, determine how a lot cash you contribute to payments and different household bills. We selected a number of 20 as a common rule of thumb. Remaining insurance coverage quantity, take annual bills and multiply by the number of 20, step 3. Your remaining insurance coverage quantity is how a lot trying to have your coverage declare because of the payout quantity. So, within the occasion of your early demise right this moment, that quantity, when paid to your loved ones, ought to care for them. Is life insurance coverage costly? No, it is extremely reasonably priced. It will probably value as little as $8 to $10 monthly for a profit fee of $100,000 plus. Who will get the funds from my life insurance coverage? Shopping for life insurance coverage is likely one of the most unselfish issues you may ever do. As you've gathered from the above rationalization, it doesn't profit you personally in any manner, form, or kind. It advantages the individuals round you. So, who will get the fee from my life insurance coverage? The cash you get out of your life insurance coverage goes to your beneficiaries. Put merely, a beneficiary is an elaborate period insurance coverage corporations use when speaking about that particular somebody or individuals that you just go away behind after you die. For instance, your husband, spouse, partner, is often your rapid beneficiary, until sure situations have been taken to forestall him, her from being that particular somebody that receives the useful pursuits. I put useful pursuits in quotes as a result of it's not like every sum of money is sufficient compensation for the loss of life of somebody you deeply care about. However, sadly, that's what it's referred to as within the insurance coverage world. Should you aren't married, one other instance of a beneficiary could be your mom, father, brother, sister, and so forth. Principally, anybody whom you deem most particular to you that you just suppose would take the proceeds from the coverage fee and use it to make the life of these you care about simpler financially. Whether or not it's to pay for future school training of a son, daughter, niece, or simply to assist with potential burial prices, or to ensure your mother and father are effectively taken care of when they're previous and must be in a nursing dwelling and you might be now not round to make sure their consolation. What if these I care about don't want monetary help? Ought to I nonetheless get life insurance coverage? Sure, it's best to get the minimal quantity of life insurance coverage that might a minimum of pay to your burial prices and any potential debt you permit behind. These prices and money owed may land in your subsequent of kin, and even when they're effectively off, why power them to dip into their private financial savings with a purpose to cowl your private bank card, mortgage and burial prices? Would that be the proper factor to do for those who knew you could maintain it from taking place? Life could be extremely unpredictable, and life insurance coverage will not be one thing we consider ever having till we hear of how somebody had it and it saved their household from potential homelessness, hardship, or different horrible fates. Or when it's too late, and had we foreseen the longer term, we might have thought to get it. Don't wait on getting life insurance coverage till it's too late and you maze. Sadly, not like different issues in life, you solely get one probability of getting life insurance coverage when you want it. When you're gone, your probability can also be gone to guard and supply for your loved ones. Under are among the most typical questions round life insurance coverage together with our solutions to every query. Our purpose is to just be sure you perceive life insurance coverage and why we expect it's a good funding to make. Is it a good suggestion to have life insurance coverage, and is it value shopping for? Completely. It's positively a good suggestion and reasonably priced. It will probably value as little as 2 cups of espresso from Starbucks as a month-to-month fee with a profit fee of $100,000 plus. How is that not value it? Do I want life insurance coverage? In case you are nonetheless asking this query, you could return and re-read this text.